Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a super simple DIY for you. We're turning an ordinary hairspray can into a sneaky little travel safe. Last vacation, we actually had money stolen right out of our hotel room. Yeah, more than once. So for our next trip, I figured, why not get a little creative with our security? And that's how I came up with this idea. It only cost me a couple of cents to make, but it could end up saving me hundreds in cash. I had a small travel-size hairspray can lying around at home, and for this DIY, all I really need is the empty shell. So I just emptied out what was left in the can. So here's the empty hairspray can. And now I'm going to carefully cut off the top using this little Dremel-style tool. Once I've cut all the way around and can remove the top with the spray nozzle, I use my Leatherman to flatten out the rounded edge. That way, I've got a nice, even surface to work with for the next step. For the next step, I've already placed one of the 3D printed parts on top of the can to mark where it needs to go. Right here, where these lines are, I'll need to cut out 2 small notches. That way, the new cap will lock in nice and snug and won't just fall off on its own. To make those little notches, I used this tiny grinding bit. I also used it to smooth out the sharp edges a bit, just to make sure I don't cut myself when putting valuables in or taking them out. Of course, I can't skip over the 3D printing part in this video. In the end, all we really need are these 2 small pieces to create a simple, secure, and totally discreet lid for our new travel safe. Now, with a bit of superglue, we just need to stick these 3 parts together. When gluing the original spray nozzle onto the new 3D printed piece, I made sure the nozzle opening lines up perfectly with this lower part. That way, it'll be easier later on to tell which way to twist the lid to open or close it. And that's it. Just for comparison, here's a regular working hairspray can. And honestly, if you didn't know, you'd barely notice the difference. Just like that, we've built ourselves a small, discreet, and hopefully secure travel safe for our next trip. It doesn't take up much space, but it can hold a decent amount of cash, jewelry, or whatever else you want to keep safe. And this little travel gadget hack is definitely coming with me on all my future trips. At the end of the day, it just needs to stop some opportunistic thief from grabbing my emergency cash out of the suitcase. What do you guys think of this idea? Would you make one of these for yourself? If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like or drop a comment below. And check out the other videos on the channel if you're looking for more DIY inspiration. Until then, safe travels and see you next time. Peace.